everyone. We want to welcome you today to the We Are Flora Pearl podcast. I'm your host, Latasha J. Humphrey, founder of the Flora Pearl Foundation Incorporated. We are super excited to get into this podcast today. But before we get started, we want to let our audience know that this podcast is being brought to you by the Flora Pearl Foundation, where our vision is bridging the gap, building a legacy. Our mission is that we are a 501c3 community-focused nonprofit mentoring organization building healthy relationships and partnerships between women and girls through education, community service, networking, unification, and career planning. Our inspiration is Flora Pearl Humphrey. She was a beacon of light, not only for her family, but for all of those who came in contact with her. And this particular platform is to create a community of women and girls to build those healthy relationships and partnerships. Now, I want to give a disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in We Are Flora Pearl podcast are those of the panelists and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Flora Pearl Foundation Incorporated or any of its affiliated entities. So, I want to welcome our guest tonight, but I do have to say that she is closely connected to my co-host, Miss Nisaa Muhammad. And so we're going to just let her introduce herself. Will you go ahead, special guest?
Oh, you're so kind. Well, my name is Miss Sondra L. Muhammad, and I am the mother of my princess diva, Nisaa Muhammad. I have been married for 34 years, and I have 8 boys, 1 girl, and 2 nephew-sons. So I got like 11 little people around me all the time. And I love to help people sing and dance.
I love that. Good deal. No, that is a plethora of things that you that you do be and you have brought to this time space reality. So we are very grateful to just know you, and I'm appreciative of you being a guest with us today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And so, audience, this year, we celebrate our 13 years of Flora Pearl Foundation Incorporated. And so we have what is called our 13 Pearl series. And so, Miss Muhammad, are you ready?
No, ma'am, but carry on.
Well, come on. I know. We got this. Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So the first question is, what piece of advice were you given that has served you well?
When people are mean to you, kill them with kindness.
Okay. You want to
expound a little bit?
Well, yeah.
My mom gave it to me. And so she would always say, no matter what people do to you, you always return it with kindness. And normally when I do that, in sincerity, it's always a blessing and a gift that comes back. So that's what has served me well so far.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, contrary to that, I would like to know, what piece of advice were you given that you decided not to follow and then you had to release it?
Letting go of things that are really not good for you. You know, when God gives you a sign, take it, because it will serve you well right then and there, as opposed to you trying to hold on to something, and then at the end you realize, oh God, I really should have let it go when you first showed me the sign.
Yeah.
So yeah. So when somebody tells you who they are, believe it and let it go. Just let it go. It hurts to let people go, but sometimes you have to. So the advice is, when people show you their flaws or their shortcomings, they really don't like you, no problem. I can let it go. Yeah.
Good deal. When do you feel most confident?
With my children. My goal in life was to have children and be happy with children, and I feel most accomplished when I'm helping them, when I see them fail and come back and meet the challenge. So yeah, That's my most accomplished.
Okay. Well, what drives you?
See, no, okay. It's all about my children. I keep saying it's all about my children. But what drives me is not failing, I guess. So I don't want them to see that failure is even an option. So me being an example for them is what drives me. So it also makes me overcome my shortcomings or what I see as my flaws so that I can be better for them and for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you like your legacy to be?
That I was here to help anyone that needed it. That I offered laughter whenever someone was down. That my children would carry on whatever businesses we have. They would carry them on and leave a legacy within the community that everybody can flourish from.
I love that. Yeah. In another lifetime, who would you be?
Okay, so I think in another lifetime, I would actually be a gospel singer. Yeah.
Oh.
Like my favorite gospel singer is, now it's a male, so everybody doesn't care for him, but I love Dietrich Haddon. I love Marvin Sapp. I absolutely love Yolanda Adams. So I would just be a gospel singer. That's what I would just go all over the world and just sing gospel.
Can we get a little taste of that?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I know, but yeah, I would be a gospel. I really would. I can't even think of a song. See, that's I can't think of a song.
We'll come back. We'll come back.
Okay. I knew somebody would bring it.
Okay.
Like a ship that's tossed in the river, battered by an angry sea. When the storms of life are raging and the billows fall down on me. Well, I wonder, Lord, what have I done? Oh, that makes this race so hard to run. Then I say to my soul, don't worry, for the Lord will make a way somehow. Okay, I'm done.
All right now. Hey.
Thank you.
Y'all heard it here first.
Right. Sign me. No.
I love that. You better.
Thank you.
Oh, and you would be amazing. Yes, ma'am.
Not really, because I like to stay behind the scenes. So that's one of the reasons why. Nah.
Just in another lifetime.
Yeah, in my other lifetime. Mm-hmm.
Well, I love it. Good deal. So who would you want to play you if a movie about your life was to be made?
Fantasia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fanny.
Fantasia. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's what's up. I love it. And what is your favorite movie?
Okay. Imitation of Life. I watched that movie so, like, I can watch it now and still be in tears. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a goodie. Yeah. Oldie but goodie. Yeah. I like that too.
Yeah.
Good deal. So what is your favorite thing about being a Black woman?
We're so versatile. We're versatile. We're my favorite thing. Seeing other Black women just shine and the different styles that we have. So I think that would be it for me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite thing about being a Black woman is we're trendsetters. So even different races want to be us. So that's my favorite thing. Everybody want to be us. Like for us by us, but everybody want to be us. So that's my favorite thing. We're liked by everybody. Even though they don't want to like us, they just so
come on.
What is that? Black
right.
girl power it's whether you Black or not, it's just there. And so that's what I like. Yeah.
I love it. What is your theme music when you walk into a room?
So I like what I see when I'm looking at me.
Hey.
The mirror. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's me.
Come on. I love it. So I want you to do something for me. Can you close your eyes and take a moment and think about gratitude? Okay. What are 3 things that you are most grateful for in this moment?
My life, my family, and moving to Birmingham.
Yeah. That's pretty deep. Do
I need to expound?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay. So my life, first of all, because long story, longer than it needs to be. I am a 2-time cancer survivor. The second time I was carrying my 7th heartbeat, who was not supposed to be here. And I went through chemo with him, my 2nd trimester. And so I'm thankful for life because I went through all that with him, not getting sick. Just God gave me a second chance of life, so I'm thankful for life. My family, because I'm just a big family person, and I thank God for allowing my family to be around me. Healthy for the most part. Everyone's loving each other for the most part. We do things together. It's a lot of us, so we're never lonely, which is what I like. And they're all mine, so that's why I'm thankful for that. Moving to Alabama because it was a transition for me 10 years ago, coming from the Midwest. But mental health is kind of something I'm learning to get in a good place with. And so moving here gave me a healthier lifestyle mentally. And so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
Was that 13?
I have one more.
Okay.
What pearl of wisdom would you share to add value to a young girl who looks like you?
What pearl of wisdom? Seek refuge in God first to learn of yourself and Him before accepting anyone else's love. Love yourself first.
Okay. What is your favorite quote?
To whom much is given, much is required. I just wrote that in a Canva class yesterday. Yeah, so to whom much is given, much is required.
Okay. What does that mean to you?
To me, that means if I see someone, we have a lot of homeless people in our community. They're sometimes on the curb or in the highways with signs that say, we'll work for food or, hungry, feed me, what have you. And if I have, then I'm obligated by God to share. So to whom much is given, much is required. It could be money, it could be my time. During the holidays, we do warm blankets, we do, get care bags for the homeless down at Kelly Park, or you might want to feed a homeless, whatever you have of your time or your money. To whom much is given, much is required. You are obligated to pass it on, or pay it forward. You're obligated, and that's what that means to me.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now I feel like we're 13, but
Okay.
I have 3 fun things. We're going to be on a high. We're going to elevate it a little bit. I got 3 things that's called this or that. Okay. So let me know which one do you prefer. Okay.
Okay.
So rain or snow?
Rain.
Rain.
Yeah. I love snow, but I prefer rain.
You prefer rain. I got it. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Tea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And apples or oranges?
Apples.
Apples. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you made it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now I have something that I want to say.
Okay. No, please do. Please
Okay,
do.
so Miss Humphrey, I thank you because you are so bubbly. You are very positive. You are very helpful to my baby girl. I see when you're out in the community, I see how much that work means to you. And I appreciate how, I forgot what event I went to, but it was dealing with females, and we were standing in front of a backdrop and taking pictures and all that good stuff. And then the other things that we were going to, and just to watch you help the other women, that's beautiful, especially in our community, because we need that. We need that positivity from one another, because we tear each other down a lot. And so I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for even giving me this platform, because I don't like, even though they can't see me, I just don't like talking. But I appreciate you just being so positive and supportive of our Black young girls. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. So you're trying to have me cry.
Yep, go ahead. No, I'm serious.
No.
I just, and I really, 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 really appreciate how everyone has been so receptive of us. Like I said, you all have been a blessing in disguise, whether you all know it or not. And I wish I can, I'm gonna shout it out, even if she never hears it, I'll probably have her listen later. But it's a lady that I met when I actually had my vasectomy. And Miss Kelly, don't know her from Adam, and we're Muslim. So we don't we don't celebrate Christmas or what have you. But Miss Kelly had her community, I think it's like Hope Hotline. It's like a pantry that she does near the Center Point area, Roebuck area. When I tell you, it was like 9 of us, but she had the 30-gallon trash bags of clothes for each one of my children. Whoa. They had gift cards for Burger King and McDonald's or what have you. Not five, but like that 5, 10 in there. Yeah. She had monetary gift cards. She stayed with me for about a year. She did Thanksgiving dinner. She did so much for me, and my husband, and he was like, we don't know these people. What are they doing? But he was so thankful. I was so thankful. And I see her in the store to this day. She's like, hey, Miss Sondra. And I'm like, hey, Miss Kelly. And we give each other a hug. Very positive lady. And that's what I mean. Everyone that I meet, you, Miss Kelly, so positive, like no negativity, none whatsoever. And it's always to uplift the Black woman. And I appreciate y'all so much. No judgment. That's what I love. No judgment. And I appreciate y'all for that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And wow. No, I mean, it'd be a lot of stuff going on,
Yeah.
and it's like you have to choose.
Yes.
How you're going to move forward. And so when it is recognized, because I'm in it, so I see me all the time, and I have my moments. It's not always I have to pull from somewhere a lot of times, and I have my times, but it is a blessing when genuinely someone like you, and I say I do respect you, as a woman, as a Black woman.
Yes,
And so when that is seen and it really shows, then that's the blessing, in the midst of it all, like when other things may be going to the left, it's like what you really show up to be when someone genuinely, who I know they are coming from a good place and they see
yes,
that,
ma'am.
that's the
Yes,
blessing.
ma'am.
So I
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you for being you as well.
Oh, thank you. We're reflecting each
I
other.
know, right? I know. I
Yes.
love that. And I appreciate you so much for being a guest today. It means more than you know.
Thank you, Miss.
And and I is there anything you wanted to share to the audience?
No, support Miss Humphrey's podcast. Woo!
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I
That's it. I
love it.
appreciate you. And
Thank
I'm
you.
praying you have a peaceful night.
All right. You too, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And audience, we just thank you all so much, so very much for being with us and supporting us and all that good stuff. And we look forward to talking to you all soon. Keep shining.
So rejoice, let your voice